Welcome you back into our Pioneer post-game report where the Pioneers fall to the Tigers of West Alabama, ranked 20th in the country here tonight, joined by Pioneer coach Jerry Odom. And we can sit here and look at a lot of things. I can sugarcoat a whole lot of things. You sit there and say, you know, it's a West Alabama team. Doesn't do a whole lot, but what they do very well. And I think tonight what they did very well was made some plays. Can't give them a short field, and I think that hurt us, especially early in the game.
Well, you know, we're on a couple backup deep snappers, and you know, obviously we knew they were coming after us. We worked on it all week, and we just didn't get it done, and that's my fault. I mean, this whole game was just a debacle. I mean, for me, I'm not a coach that makes excuses. I don't want my kids making excuses. I did not get them ready to play, I guess. I mean, that's you know, I thought we were ready. We got a lot of guys banged up. I mean, so we're missing 6 or 7 starters, but I didn't feel like. I thought if we just went out there and played solid, we'd have a good shot to at least keep it close, take it in the fourth quarter, and you know, see if we can make it happen. And you know, all of a sudden I look around and we're just doing things, self-inflicted wounds all over the place. We look uncoached, and that's never been what we've ever looked like. And it'll be a long week of me trying to figure out some things. But we, you know, at the end of the day, we start conference next week, and that's the ultimate goal.
All right, a turning point in the game. Obviously, game is 14-7. Looks as if you're going in to tie the game, and for the second straight, we were sitting there pointing fingers that there's a definite turning point in the contest we just didn't recover from.
Yeah, when you miss an extra point, you know, I could have gone for it, but I really wanted to get points out of that. I felt like we moved the ball pretty good on them, and I felt like it was important that we got some points, and then we missed like a chip shot. And yeah, I mean, I think we've got to be able to play through those things, though. You know what I mean? We can't get down on ourselves and things like that. And I think the kids played hard. They just made, like, I know defensively about 4 or 5 different times, they just made plays and we didn't. That's really what it came down to. Like, we were covering them and they made a play. One on Chris, one on D, that catch they made on D was an unbelievable catch. You know, we busted a coverage for a touchdown, which we never do. So it was certainly disappointing. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I didn't get them ready.
I thought Bryce Moore got the start today, looked very crisp. I thought Joaquin Collazo comes in for him at times. You know, it looked a little bit rattled, but both guys showed their elusiveness and the ability to extend the play.
Both of those guys are fine. I mean, you know, we were down to 2 offensive linemen, you know, from last week. Our starting tight end was out, 3 starting receivers, you know, or 2 starting receivers. I mean, we're pretty beat up on both sides of the ball, not having, you know, a couple guys on defense that really hurt us some too, but we just got to play better. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you know, they're a good football team, but we've got to find a way to overcome these things and make things better.
I know. Turn the page on this one against West Alabama, and you've got a Limestone team you're waiting in the conference, and I know you've seen a little bit of them because they played West Alabama.
Played better than we did.
Yeah. I mean, what do you have to look at when you look at Limestone? Do you get some guys back from the game tonight, and as you prepare for that conference game?
I think we'll get 4 back. You know, a couple linemen, DB, maybe a couple DBs. That'll be helpful because you know when you get down, you know, at this level and you get down 5 or 6 guys, it's tough. Limestone can throw the football. I don't think they'll, you know, but they make plays too. So we just got to play better. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And you know, I won't sleep much next week until we get this, you know, get going.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate your time. I know it's tough for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Pioneer Coach Jerry Odom. As Pioneers fall tonight to the West Alabama Tigers, who go to 2-0 on the year. The Pioneers on the road next week to Limestone. More of our Pioneer postgame continues after this on the Pioneer Sports Network.